Well, Nick Bracks was only 20 years of age when his name was splashed right across the front pages. The son of former Victorian Premier Steve Bracks, a battle with a bottle for the then 20-year-old led to a close call behind the wheel, as the star-to-be spiralled into a state of depression and self-destruction.
Now, fast forward a decade and the model turned actor turned advocate has been a fixture on our screens, and now Nick is using his own mental health struggles to inspire a brand new book. Nick Bracks joins us now live from Oregon. Hello, Nick. You're back in the United States. How are you set up there? Where are you? What are you doing?
I'm in Oregon. I'm in Eugene, Oregon, of all places. So I've been living in New York, but I've come here just to get a break from the chaos, and I'm living out in the woods, just working and launching the book. Was meant to be back in Australia, but couldn't get back, so here I am.
Good on you. You've been advocating for mental health awareness for a while now. This has become your life's work and your passion. Recently, you got your work recognised by Arianna Huffington of the Huffington Post. That's a massive compliment. She's very influential, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, it was a huge compliment. I've been sort of talking to her a little bit about the work I'm doing, and I mean, that's the thing about living in New York. I mean, you sort of meet people and it connects you to other people, and the access you have, and it led very quickly to meeting people like Arianna, which has been incredible, and, you know, a great privilege to meet someone of that calibre and yeah, continue the work that I'm doing.
Well, so you're on this promotional trail at the moment for your new book, Move Your Mind, and for this you penned an article about the accident and your lifestyle at the time, saying, and this is a quote, "I wasn't famous for being an amazing football player or an Olympian or an actor. I'd done nothing more than crash a car." It's an important quote. What impact did the attention have on you at the time? Because you're only 20, right?
Yeah, so it was 14 years ago. It was a long time ago. I was very young, and you know, I didn't know who I was. I was insecure. I was working things out like a lot of 20-year-olds, and it had a big impact on me. But it really it sparked, I guess, something in me to make the change and to put myself on the trajectory I've been on now. And it's really instilled in me to this day how important it is that we have these conversations, and that young people are educated about how they can talk about this stuff, where they can go and what they can do.
So one of the many things you talk about in the book is conversation, so important, and how right now we're more connected than ever, well, kind of, sort of. Yet people, particularly men like yourself, they do struggle to speak up. Men aren't typically good at doing this. Do you think it's changing?
I think it's changing, and I think COVID has one of the probably benefits. You know, there's a lot of negative benefits, not a lot of negatives from it, but one of the benefits of COVID is it sparked people being more open to talk about mental health. But at the same time, I think there's still a long way to go. There's still a lot of men that do not want to talk about it, aren't comfortable to talk about it, especially in country sort of areas. There's a lot of stigma, and men need to, you know, we need to take it that one step further and show men that it's okay to talk about this stuff.
Do you think it's bizarre that it took something like COVID to crack a lot of men like that?
I think it is. I think it's, you know, I think it's bizarre in general that, you know, we're not taught in school how to understand our emotions, how to have relationships, how to just talk about things, how to communicate. It's probably the most important thing in life, and we're not taught it. We have to learn through trial and error. So it's why, you know, I'm going to use this opportunity to show you the book here. It's why I've created the book, you know, to get that message out there and try and push it into schools and as many places as we can, organisations, to teach people that, you know, it's okay to talk about this, and here are some steps that we can take to try and take ownership of our own well-being.
Just looking at the cover, you've got how to build a healthy mindset. Is it a little bit of a roadmap for you, for other people to read this, Nick, and to maybe follow in your footsteps, or to actually learn some of the lessons that you've had to learn the hard way?
Yeah, I mean, it's got the narrative of my story throughout the whole book, but we've interviewed a range of people from celebrities to, you know, grassroots sort of interviews, wellness experts. So it's really a combination of telling stories with the middle of it's broken into very practical tools from experts of how you can take ownership of your well-being. And it is a roadmap. So from move your mind with movement, to still your mind, to feed your mind and connect your mind. And then at the end of the book, we walk them through, here's what you can actually do to implement, you know, these changes into your daily life. So it's not saying that here's the answer. It's saying here's a bit of a guide. Here's how we can understand what people go through, learn a little bit about ourselves, and here's how we can work out for the individual, you know, what is it that I might want to change, and how can I actually put that into practice and empower myself?
All right, mate. Well, terrific to talk to you. You know, we love you. If we can give you one suggestion, if there's no other books on that bookshelf behind you, at least put your book up there for the next interview. At least.
I know.
Good to talk to you, mate.
I should. Thank you so much.
And you probably want to say hi to the family quickly in Melbourne in lockdown, right?
Yes, I'll say, yeah, hi to the family. I love all of you guys. Miss you a lot. Wish I was there right now. I've got the best family in the world, so that's the hardest bit about being overseas.
Oh, beautifully said. Thank you, Nick. Lovely to see you. Nick's book is called Move Your Mind. That's what it looks like, and it's out now.
Great stuff.